Okay guys, before we start the video, just quickly, First Man is so much more than just a YouTube channel. We've got digital products, we've got physical products. The digital products include courses, books, ebooks, etc. And the physical products is everything from supplements to clothing to grooming products to the paperback physical copy of our book. So the two links will be below. Go and check them out, guys. And now back to the video you came here to watch. Okay, guys, just a quick video from me. I've wanted to make this for a while. I've just been too busy. The new Drake and 21 Savage album. There's a lyric in that where he says something along the lines of, he went and bought a house when he could have bought a verse. Immediately, me and my friends were like talking to each other about it. Like, we called each other. And he was like, that's exactly what you speak about in the videos. And I was like, I've been trying to tell people, but they don't quite understand. And for Drake to be saying it, and I think it came out something like Drake didn't buy his first house for like 11 or 12 years after his first deal, right? And he's saying in that song to, to use your lump sums wisely. That's what I've been telling you guys for so long. It's all about the lump sums. You know, if you got paid, like, let's say you were a rapper, okay, and you got 100K, and off your first deal, and you're like, oh my god, I've never seen money like this before. You go and buy a house straight away, and you're like, oh, everyone in my family's safe and secure and whatever, and then it all dries up in 6 months, which that's what happens in the world. People pop off and they disappear. It happens all the time, especially in rap. Well, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot because you need to invest heavily. Like Drake said, he went and bought a house when he could have bought a verse. Okay? Now, to a lot of people, that sounds fucking nuts. You've just made X amount of money. Okay, you've got, let's say, 400,000. And people are saying, hey, go and buy a house. Because that's all they've ever wanted. That's the pinnacle of their life. That's the biggest purchase they can ever have. But you're sitting there and you're saying, no, I'm going to go and spend it on a verse. They're like, the fuck are you talking about on a verse? Like, how's that going to help? But if that's Drake featuring on your verse, well, you got another song that pops off, you might get a top 10 hit. Well, then you go and spend it on another verse, another verse, another verse. Now you've got a #1 album. That's the point that he's making. That reinvestment will get you there, okay? But that's what a lot of people are missing out on, is they make their first big bit of cash. Like, very recently, I've shown you guys the receipts, 500,000 back into this business since April. A lot of people said to me, you should go and buy a house. It's secure. Once you've got a house, then invest in the other stuff. And I was like, no, because it doesn't work like that. I was like, you need to invest in the other stuff, and then you get the house and everything else you've ever fucking wanted afterwards. And to say to people, I'm going to invest in a streaming platform or a testosterone-friendly body wash, they're like, are you skits? Are you nuts? It's the same as, are you going to invest in a verse? Like, how's that going to pay you back? And I had this in the early days of my business. I said, I've got a website, I make money online. And people were like, but how? You got to remember how old I am, right? You guys, you got to remember how old I am. A lot of people were just like, how are you going to make money online? That sounds nuts. Like, none of what you see today existed. And people would get angry with me. They'd be like, it's fucking stupid. I don't know. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Like, they get really angry. And I was like, what does it matter to you? But it's because they couldn't comprehend it. And you will find that in your lives. You will have X amount of money, and people will be saying, invest it in a property. Okay, which, look, if you invest it in a property and you rent it out, or you do it up and you sell it and you make a profit off it, I can see, I can see the benefits of that. But I'm saying you invest it in a property to live in. But the question is, if that took all your money or the majority of your money, then what? It's the stick or twist notion. You're getting off the train too soon. I told you guys before, there's like 10, 20, 30 stops, however many you want to go to. 50 might be billionaire level, which has always been your biggest dream. That's your ultimate goal. Might not be billionaire, might be whatever you had. But it's station 50. You get to station 10. You're like, oh, this is nice. This is comfortable. Yeah, I'm going to get off at this station. That's fine, but just know you're not going to get to 50. Okay? Taking it from somebody... Take it from my experience, somebody who had, like I said, 500,000 gone into the business since April. That didn't happen lightly. I didn't just go, hey, 500,000. That was tough mentally. It was draining. It took a lot out of me, okay? It's still taking shit out of me. And it's still costing me. There's still more going in. It'll probably likely be 600k by probably like March. It's difficult because you're watching everyone else around you build lives, have kids, etc. But it's necessary because then you can live a life that most people could never dream of. And it's a notion that we need to figure out more in this world, that any idiot can make money. Any idiot can have a one-off hit. Any idiot can invest in Bitcoin and it goes up and they go, I'm a genius. And they pocket 6 figures. But then in 20 years' time, what did you do with that money? Because that money will run out. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could have 200k in the bank and you feel rich and you're going out buying champagne, enjoying yourself, dating all these women, showing off to your friends. Oh, I've just gone and just put a deposit down on a house. I'm a bigwig. Go and get a new car and stuff. And everyone's like, he's doing well for himself. 5-10 years time. Like, where's the next batch of money coming from? It's fine if you've got another 200k coming in the following month and the following month, even the following year. But if you don't, if it was a one-off, then it's not sustainable. And that is what Drake's talking about. You know, he went and bought a house when he could have bought a verse. I can't remember what song it is, but have a little search, guys. I'm sure somebody will put it in the comments. But have a little listen. It's funny that I've said it. Drake's saying it. You know, there's many other different people that will say it too. It's those lump sums. When you get a lump sum, you have to reinvest it. Unless you want to live a normal life, then fair enough. But if you want more, if you want better, it's easy to say. It's very hard to do. Like, let's say you got 50k, 100k, and somebody's like, hey, you get a really nice car with that. Yeah, do you know what? I need to treat myself a little. That's where it starts. That's what people will say. I'll have a little holiday, I'll buy myself a car, and I'll reinvest the rest. Well, you're reinvesting 10,000. How is your 10,000 going to compete with my 600,000? Think about it.